Hello, Tumblr. Welcome back to questions round two. I had one from Bearded Boggin who asked me some of your best gaming. He pauses while his phone loads up the email and he can read the last half of the sentence. Whatever. Some of your best gaming moments. That was really dramatic. I hope everybody enjoyed that moment. Um, One of the first ones that comes to mind is, and this is a story that I have actually used in game for my bard, talking about like epic stories to talk about other heroes and make them sound cool. Um, we were at one point. This was a 7th Sea campaign that we did. Swashbuckling Adventures. We used the D20 version because the D20 version. I know a lot of people don't use it, but we knew the D20 system, so honestly, I just love the setting of Swashbuckling 7th Sea. I love the 7th Sea setting. It's amazing. I would really love to play with that more. But yeah, we were defending this town in basically what's their version of Germany. It's sort of a Holy Roman Empire setting where there's like different principalities is the word I'm looking for, I guess. Um, and one of them was trying to invade another one that we were defending. So we're on the walls of this city. Um, and the enemy comes charging in, scales the wall, blah blah blah. We fight off like the general soldiers, and basically the big bad general comes in to fight, and the GM was expecting it to be a much tougher fight. It was going to take a lot more effort. Um, but first of all, my highwayman uh, uh, critted with his pistol, and he was an amazing shot and did hellacious amount. Oh no, I believe it was with his musket. Did a hellacious amount of damage. And then I want to say the assassin, who was played by my wife, did a sneak attack and poisoned the person, poisoned the general as well. And then our alchemist had a sack full of alchemist fire and just swung it in, like smacked the general with an entire bag of alchemist fire and set them on fire. And it was amazing. It was the best, it was the best fight. I think he expected it to be like the drawn out thing before we forced them to retreat, but it would have been it was like a round and a half, and they had to withdraw, and we could have gotten a killing shot off if we had tried, but there were other circumstances that kept my character from taking a shot. Um, I have a question from CM Hipster who says, "What Comic-Con news has you most excited?" Um, Ash versus the Evil Dead. That trailer was fantastic. Um, I feel like unfortunately I'm losing light, and I did not plan ahead for this. Ash and the Evil Dead looked really cool. I'm pretty excited about that Star Wars teaser they put out, and the review that IO9 put up for Lucifer was pretty glowing. I'm really excited about Lucifer. The rule that you need to take with Lucifer is the same rule that I had with Constantine. Pretend it's completely separate from the comics. Constantine with Keanu Reeves was a complete. If you wanted it to be like the comics, it was absolutely terrible. It Constantine wasn't British. It wasn't the same character. But if you just watch it by itself, if you don't know anything about the comics, it's a really entertaining movie. Like, I'm sorry. I am sorry. He interrogates and tortures a demon with the last rites. That scene is just one of the funniest scenes in the world to me. But it's a really good, like, urban fantasy movie. Probably one of the better ones out there. I can't think of a better one off the top of my head. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to Lucifer in that same vein. So that, yeah, no, I think that'll be really cool. I am certain that there are other things that I am looking forward to, but, I don't know. Like, the thing with Comic-Con is, like, there's so much news, like, thrown at you, and like, it's so easy to get overwhelmed. I feel like you need, like, time to let it filter in and understand it. I also have a question from Zeno, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Sorry, I probably brutally massacred it. Ever been to Scotland? Wanna come? We can beat up Nessie and then go for a pint. I have never been to Scotland, but hell yes, I would like to go to Scotland. I technically own a very small piece of land in Scotland. Very small. It's like a square foot. It was purchased for me by a friend. By an ex. And yeah, no, I mean, that sounds great. I would go beat up Nessie. Or, you know what, maybe we don't have to beat up Nessie. Maybe Nessie wants to come for a pint too. I don't know. I don't know what Nessie's social life is like. Let me see what other questions I have. Husk says that, she would watch a drunk Dragon Age Twitch stream, which, that's not a question, Husk, but you know what? It'd probably be fun. I don't know, I might do that. We'll see how the evening goes. Dual Personality asked me, what did you roll up as your first Star Wars character? My first Star Wars character was Cade. His name was Cade. He was a New Republic. Okay, basically it was a campaign in high school that, I'm sorry, not high school, college. One of my friends played in, where they were like this X-Wing / special ops team, like a Wraith Squadron thing. They had kind of fucked things up for a while, and my character was this hard ass who came in to straighten things up, for like make them straighten up and fly right, no pun intended. So he was an X-Wing pilot slash melee weapons specialist. And he was really cool. Also, I was like, the GM is like, oh, okay, so like nobody could start out as a Jedi, but he's like, everybody is like, okay, do you want your character to be Force sensitive? And he goes around the room, and he was like, yes, and I'm like, no, because it didn't make sense for him to be Force sensitive, and you know what? Not everybody can be Force sensitive. Also, I'm not entirely sure if I'm watching Food Network. It's a grilling episode of Chopped, and I'm not entirely sure if this lady just wrapped bacon around a Nutter Butter cookie. But Nutter Butter cookies are delicious. But not everything needs bacon around it. I know that's internet heresy, and I actually do not apologize for that, but it's a thing. Yeah, no, that's actually, we're gonna answer that, we're gonna stop there. I will come back with more questions and answers later.